Hi, my name is Robert Paquette. I'm co-owner of JRP International, and today I'm here to show you one of our brand new products on the market, and it is our Paracord Survival Kit. And so I will go over all the features we have and what we have in this kit. Okay, now here's the box. JRP Outdoors. It's a nice quality, very strong box. So let's see what we get inside. You get your registration warranty card with a thank you from here at JRP Outdoors. You get your Paracord bracelet. Depending on what size you get, this is the large, but you get large, medium, and small. And you get our 8-in-1 multi-tool. So let's go over each of these in detail. So the very first one, the most important one, is our actual warranty card. This warranty card is very important for two purposes. Depending on where you purchase our product from, whether you purchase it through Amazon or eBay or through our personal website, if you go directly to jrpproducts.com, or from any other retailer, if you're not on Amazon, you're not going to have the whole 45-day money-back guarantee. But here at JRP, all of our products, you get a 45-day money-back guarantee. And so for any reason, if you buy the product and you don't like it for any reason, you just simply, through your registration on our warranty page through JRP International, through JRP Products, you would simply write an email saying that I no longer want the product within that 45 days. And we would go ahead and send you a box with a return shipment label, and you simply just put all of the products back into the box and you simply mail it back to us. And as long as we have everything that's included in the box undamaged, then we will be more than happy. We'll refund you your money within 24 hours of receiving it. So you definitely want to use a registration card for that. The second is a lifetime warranty. So once again, if you buy it through any of our retailers, you get a lifetime warranty on the products, and that covers for any manufacturer defects. And so we will go over those in specific in the actual products, but in more detail, it will be on our website through jrpproducts.com. We have a warranty section and it'll go over the disclaimers. But for now, your registration card is very important. So as soon as you receive a product from us, you will want to register your product right away. The next item that we have is your actual Paracord bracelet. And this has a lot of features. We have done a lot with this Paracord survival tool. So the very first thing that you'll notice is we actually have a very large compass. And it's a little over 60% larger than all of our competitors' compasses that are on the market for Paracord bracelets. And you will also see that we actually have a dial. So you have a large compass with the description of north, south, east, and west. And then you also have it in degrees as well. And we also give you instructions through PDF, through our website, on how to use this compass if you want to use the actual degree dial. The next item that you'll have is you have the whistle. It's on the side, and it's very loud. It blows up to 100 decibels, and it doesn't matter how old you are. You just have to be able to breathe into it, and it will always give the same decimals. And so you don't have to have somebody with really strong lungs. That's not the way whistles work. In fact, if you try blowing too hard, it's not going to whistle at all. So you just simply blow into it and it'll blow up to 100 decibels. And that is a very good survival product to have when you're out in the middle of nowhere. Sound travels very easily. So right here we have our whistle. And the next item you have is our actual LED light. Now this light takes very, very little battery power. We will go over that. And on the side, you have the button to turn it on. So if you just simply push it once, you'll see that the LED comes on. The next feature is an emergency feature where it'll flash. So if you hold the button in for 2 seconds, it'll go into emergency mode. If you just push the button one more time, it'll go into SOS mode. So for everybody that doesn't know SOS and how it works, you don't have to worry about that. It's already built into it through a computer software keyboard in the back. and it automatically emits SOS for survival helicopters or survival crews to come and find you. So those are the different functions of it, and if you just push the button one more time, it turns it off. Now, the LED is not waterproof. It is through the back where it says SOS, and it has a cover on it, but it is not waterproof. It has a little key a computer chip in there, and it has a small battery. We won't open it up for you now, but it's not waterproof, but it is water resistant for everybody that wants to go kayaking, maybe boating, fishing, river rafting. It's splash proof, it's just not waterproof. So if you were to dunk this in water, or if you were to fall into the lake, it will not be waterproof. And then that, of course, that wouldn't be a warranted item. So you just want to make sure it doesn't go unsubmersible, or else you may fry your LED. The next item that you have is actually the flint, and that is going to be on the clasp, on the end of the clasp, and it is actually in the back. It's tucked into the back here, and you simply just pull it out, and you have your flint. Now your flint comes completely coated from factory, and we have this done on purpose. Okay, the flint is covered so that the magnesium coating does not accidentally spark for any reason. So you will naturally have to scrape off this coating with your striker, whatever it may be. I will show you the striker that's actually in our tool, or if you're going to use a multi-tool. In any case, you'll want to scratch that off, and then it will definitely start striking. And so that is your flint. And then on the other side of the main tool, on the back, you have the actual striker. So the striker is a knife. It is sharp. It is small, but it is sharp. So you got to be careful if you have children, if you buy a survival kit for them, that they will come with the same size, and it is sharp. And so if you just teach them, to stay away from that, don't put their fingers on it, you would use the actual striker to the flint, and you would strike it just like this. And as soon as the coating comes off, sparks are going to start emitting, and you would be able to start your fire. So all of this is actually built within the Paracord bracelet, and it's all nice and tucked away. Now, the flint is waterproof. As soon as you dry it off, or if you emit enough strikes, it will start sparking. So you don't have to worry about if it was submersible, could I still start a fire with it? The answer is definitely yes. So we'll just go ahead and put this back. The last thing that we're going to talk about is the actual paracord. The paracord itself is used for a number of different things. In this particular case, we're just going to give you a couple examples of what you could use your paracord for. The very first thing that you could use this for, well, let me back up. Before you use this, you want to make sure that you understand that if you unravel the paracord, it's no longer useful, because you're not going to be able to put it back in place. These are handmade, and unless you're really good with knots and being able to put this design back in there, you're not going to be able to put your bracelet back together. So it is for emergency use if you need to use the paracord itself. In either case, if you are in an emergency situation where you need to use the actual paracord, it is not difficult to do so. What I recommend you don't do is you do not want to cut it up. If you start cutting into the paracord, not only do you take away the effectiveness and the strength of the paracord, but you're cutting it in small strips. See, this is actually one piece, one strand that's 12 foot long. And so you'll see we have it glued right here, melted together right at the tip. There's actually 2 locations where you could do that for, and this kit, it's up here. And it's not that difficult to unravel, so I'm not going to do it here, but if you were to unpeel this away, you could simply unravel this entire thing in less than 15 seconds, and you will have a 12 foot long paracord. Now, the paracord is made out of nylon, so it's not completely fireproof. It will melt before it ever catch on fire. and that's for the outside and inner strands. The outside strands, or if you were to just take the paracord and use it, you could use this to rappel with up to 550 pounds. So you could rappel down mountains. You could use it to build a tent. If you had a tarp, you could string this with tie-in knots on each end to trees or something of that sort, and you can make a tent, especially if it was going to rain. You could use it to tie down stuff, or you could make tools with it, battle axes or anything like that. You could wrap this around the handles of your, sharp objects so that it's nice and comfortable. And then the inner strands, if you were to pull the inner strands away from the outer strands, which are black, the inner strands are white, and the inner strands are very small. There's actually 7 small strands to the actual paracord. And these 7 strands you could use as fishing line because they're lightweight and they float, and they will stay on top of the water. So as long as you had fishing lures, fishing hook, maybe some bait, you could tie up, there's 7 strands, so you could tie up 12 apiece, and you can easily create fishing. Another tool that you could use this for is splinting. So if you need to splint your arm or your leg, you could use the whole paracord for that as well. So that's how you use the paracord on the paracord bracelet. Very functional, very lightweight product, and it serves a lot of uses. So we'll set that aside. Last tool that we're going to go over is the 8-in-1 multi-tool. This is a very small multi-tool. We call this our compact series, and it's a keychain multi-tool. So on the end of this multi-tool, we do have the ring where you could actually use it as a keychain, and you can hook it to your keys if you wanted to. That is an option. It comes with the kit. The entire 8-in-1 multi-tool is made out of stainless, so it will not rust. And it also comes with a sleeve, a belt sleeve that goes onto your belt. So you can put the entire unit into the sleeve and hang it on your belt, and so it could be out of sight, out of mind. Or in this case, the reason why we made it compact is so that you can simply put it in your pocket. So whichever you choose. So going over the features to the multi-tool, the first one that you see here is you have the LED light. And the LED light is very simple. You simply just quarter turn and the LED turns on. You quarter turn back and it turns it back off. It has a very small battery in there. The batteries last a good 3 to 4 years. And you can get your batteries anywhere. Walmart, any super center, they will have these batteries. And the same as for the paracord. They almost have the same LED, and they should last you a good 3 to 4 years. So on the other side, we have all your other functions. And so the first one we'll go over is your serrated blade. So your serrated blade, these are sharp. And so this would be more for like a little bit of a saw or cutting up wood or something like that. So they are pretty sharp. The next item that you have is your can opener. And that could open up any sort of can or a bottle opener. And then on the tip of it, you actually have the flathead. Now these aren't large size flatheads, so this is for out in the wilderness, but you have a small flathead. The next item you have is a Phillips head for screwdriver. You have a Phillips. And then you have the razor sharp knife. So these do come razor sharp. We do put a little bit of a dull end on the end there, but it's not to pry with, it's meant to cut with. And so you have your knife on that side. Put those back. And then when you open it up, you have your pliers. Now this is spring loaded, as you can see. Spring loaded, all stainless steel construction, real strong. They're not full needle nose, but because this is a small unit, they technically could be used as a needle nose. They do have jaw grips, and then you also have the nice feature to where if you need to, unscrew a nut or anything like that, it does have the full jaws within it. And then the last tool that you have is the actual wire cutters, wire splicers, right down at the bottom there. And that's the last portion of the tool. And so they're really nice, compact, stainless steel, fits nice in your pocket, or it would go into the sleeve on your side of your belt. And so this is the 8-in-1 multi-tool that you get in our kit, along with our Paracord bracelet. And this concludes our product review of our Paracord Survival Kit. I hope you found this video very informative if you're in the market to purchase your Paracord bracelet. If you have any questions, concerns, or comments, you could definitely reach out to us at jrpproducts.com. You can also reach out to us on all the major social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest. Or if you're watching this review of our product on Amazon, you could definitely type in your questions there and we would definitely be able to respond back to you within 24 hours. This is Robert Paquette, co-owner of JRP International and JRP Products Outdoors.